It's time for Columbus Titan football on Columbus Sports Live. Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by It's time for the Titans on your new home for Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, You're banking with friends.
Yeah, I just fixed it. Okay, hopefully we should have sound now. Everything should be plugged in correctly, so. And while I was fixing it, somebody scored a 30 for the Lancers. Let's start over with it. I hit a midget. Coming down with it is number 3, Cade Burdett. That was Len with it. Gotten a couple texts about the sound problems, but they should be fixed now, so if anybody can hear this. Hopefully, I'm waiting on a text. I know this time it wasn't a stupid issue on my part. So Ren will inbound it. Flips it over to Diamond. Back to Ren. Over to Scales. Scales back to Ren. And pass swatted out by Minor. So it's going to work out the sound issues. Hopefully we got them fixed. It always seems any issue we've got is with the sound. Anyway, Midget will bring it across over to Hamilton. Stover with it now, over to Midget. Back across to Hamilton. And Scales with it. Ren's bucket, no good. Rebound by Scale. Yeah. No, they're going to call it one on Lane and Midget. Good first. There's a much another. He'll bring it up. And Slaughter under there and throwing that still right. Lead is still 1 for the Lancers, 3-2. Children's first bucket of the night. Lancers got the 3-4 lead there. This stuff information, the sound is back on, so it's good to hear that now's Guyman over the Scales. Back to Guyman. Over to Cadet. Cadet will drive in. Midget playing defense. This fucking is a great Guyman. And I've got a plug in the laptop. I'm not sure if that was South or Columbus that called it tonight. There we go. Now the computer won't die on us, so I'm not sure he took the time out if it was a 30 or a 4 or not. As we're still trying to get things sorted out here in the, I wouldn't call it an awkward setup. It is a bit different for basketball. You typically don't have your own booth to yourself in basketball, so it's a bit luxury, but so kind of strange. Anyway, 7-6 now. Still owns her lead. Burdette takes it up the court over to Guyman. Then pass swatted turn. 2 Thurbin swatted out by Hamilton. He'll bring it across over to Midget. Back to Stover in the corner. Hamilton in the lane. He'll drive in. Over there. I think that was by Ren, but there'll be a foul on him, and that'll send Hamilton to the line. Well, Nick. Would he make that shot? That second one good. Here's Burdette with it now. And pass nearly swat out of there by Hamilton. Burnett gets it back. And gets a run rebound and puts it in for two. Here's Hamilton with it. We'll bring it up. Push over and Ungenhauer. Fake. And pretty much goes over the back or shoulder of Ungenhauer. I think they're going to call the foul on Ungenhauer. And Southeast calls a 30-second timeout. So we'll take it with him. Titan basketball after the timeout. It should be. We'll take 30 seconds.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Back to Columbus Sports Live coming out of the timeout. It should be Titan basketball. And it is. Tanner to inbound it. He checks in the game. Minor will sit. Gets the pass on the Stover and a jump ball called. So Schnell with favorable answers. And that would be Turpin getting it over to Burdett. Now gets it as number 23, Landon Toll. He's checked into the ball game. Now Guyman with it. Burdett on the wing, kind of directing traffic. He's got the ball now. Kind of shaking Landon Midget there. Pass over to Guyman. Over to Scales. Wyatt Scales. He'll drive in, take the shot. No good. Ungenhauer fights for the rebound. Youngblood man with it. He'll bring it up. Drive in the lane. Hit shots over to him. A little sloppy work there from Cole Youngblood as he tried to rush to get up the field. Three from Burdett. No good. Comes out of the rebound was, I want to say Youngblood. Passed it over to Ungenhauer. Made it with the hand. Over the line, shooting free throws. They're going to call that one on number 20. Wyatt Scales. His first, team's third. Both teams tied at 3 fouls. And Landon shot right at them. Titans up by 2, 9-11. Here's Burdett with it. Over to Cole. Cole drive in the lane. That shot was no good. Thought it was going to be an easy make after he shook the defenders. Couldn't get it to go. I believe that was Youngblood that came down with the rebounds. Midget with it now. He'll pass it to Tanner in the corner. He'll try the corner three. Shot was good. And that was Scales that came down with the rebound. Flipped it over to Burdett. Now in the corner with it is Guyman. That's Cole from the corner. Now back to a Lancer lead, 12-11. Youngblood over to Hamilton. Hamilton at the free throw line. Doesn't get it to go. He'll tamper with it over to Midget. Hines did grab the rebound. Lane in directing traffic. Tanner with the ball back to Midget. Cole will be fouled and we'll go to the line shooting free throws. Opportunity to take the lead back. Soul's first shot up and in. Checking into the game now for the Titans is number 13, Cole Fungenhauer, and number 42, Seth Stover. As Tanner and Midget was set. And Cole knocks down both of them. It's Burdett with it. Youngblood steals it. Opportunity for an easy bucket here. Nice job by the Youngblood. One back to the free throw line. Off the steal. No presented the line. That was Turpin inbounding up to the dead. Bring it across the timeline. Looking for direction. Passes it over to Guyman. He'll drive in the lane. Long pass out to Turpin. Turpin will just try the three. Padusa before it. Whistle for the substitution. Coming into the game is number 5, Tucker Jameson. And John Turpin, number 1, is set. There's the pass over to Youngblood. Here's Minor with it now. 12-16, 1:19 left to go in the first quarter. Minor over to Hamilton in the lane. Fungenhauer, long three. Shot no good. Youngblood fighting to the rebound, but it just taken from there by Stairs. We're calling a block on Cole Youngblood. Doesn't make any sense as he was nowhere near the kid, but possession arrow will go back to the Lancers off the foul. That's Cole's first, team's 5th. But that'll take it up the timeline. With it now. In the corner, that was Farrell. Guyman with it. That was Burdett with it. Let's try this inventory after Hiller being swatted on. It's never contained with the rebound. A lot of contacts. I don't know. This easy bucket, no good. Guyman's having on the back. I think they're going to call it charge. Yeah, Minor took it. And that's going to go against Cade Burdett, his second. Up with it now is Ungenhauer. 30 seconds in the first quarter. Minor over to Youngblood. Youngblood being trapped out there. Manages to get it back out to Hamilton over to Ungenhauer. And he'll drive in the lane, tries to get his bucket to go. It's no good. They're going to call that one on number 23, Landon Cole. Send Colt to the line to shoot free throws. As the substitution whistle blows, as Midget will replace Youngblood. Here with it now is Guyman. Pass it over to Scales. Scales a drive in the corner. Here's Cole with the three. Shot no good. And now it's it to Minor, but whistle blew, or the buzzer sounded, excuse me. So at the end of one, Titans lead 16-12 over the Southeast Lancers. They'll be back in 1 minute on Columbus Sports Live.
The oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the Drug Facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the Drug Facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/Drug Facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Welcome back out of the quarter break. Start the second quarter. It'll be Titan basketball. As Ungenhauer unbounded to midget. 16-12. Titans lead by 4. Here's Minor with it. Over to Ungenhauer. Stover with it. Over to Hamilton. Back to Minor. Back to Ungenhauer. Over to midget in the corner. Over to Minor now. And Pat. What's the 5? That is number 5. Tucker Jamison. And now with it's Guyman. Here's Cole with it. He'll take the long 2. Shot no good. Midget has got the hook on there, but it was control. And a block and foul. Called Cole Minor. His second team. Fifth. And he'll check out of the game. Tanner will check back in. Who's Diamond with it? Pass over. Pass. This one by Tanner. Now it's done by Midget, but Tanner got it. Tanner said he's the relayer. Wouldn't call it a dunk, but you know what? It was. It's kind of close. We're here with him now. Here's number 11, Henry Yeager. Not sure when he checked in the ball game, but he's inside. Ungenhauer with it. He'll throw it to the basket and he'll try flipping in. It's now with an 8-point lead. 20-12. I think they're going to call that one on number 5, Tucker Jamison, as he takes a seat on the bench. That's first shot up and good. But extended to a 10-point difference here. He makes his next free throw. And guys, Youngblood will take Hamilton's spot after the made baskets. As it will go back, the ball will go back to the Lancers. Guyman inbounds it over to Burdett. Burdett will take it across over the rim. We'll drive in near the pen. Good. And it's getting a play call from Coach Smiley's about to press the timeline. That was a pass from Ungenhauer to Youngblood. Back to Ungenhauer, over to Tanner. Over to Ungenhauer. Back to Midget. The shot was no good, but it somehow comes out of there with the rebound, and Young Blood tries to steal it. Take the whistle for the sub as Diamond will check in, and so will Hamilton. Youngblood and Hamilton kind of swapping places. Harrison took out Youngblood, and Youngblood took out Hamilton. Sometimes that's the way the game works sometimes. And that's going by Stover and past Diamond. Oh, come on. And we're going to call a foul before the shot, so Owen Howard does not get the shot in the foul. That'll be a pushing foul on Hamilton. So away from the ball will go back to the Lancers. Here's Burdett with it over to Wren. We'll take the three. Shot no good. Owen Howard the cop for the rebound. They bring the cop. Pass over to I'm sorry. That's Guyman in the corner. There's a slowly come back up to this 17-22. Team always brings the heat. That's for sure. If you let your guard down for just a minute, they'll creep up with you. Here's Owen Howard with it. Over to Hamilton. Turner with it. Passing him. Nice move there. As Burdett will bring it across the timeline over to Wren. Wren will drive in. And substitutions come in. And that'll be a foul on Landon Midget, his second. Teams 8. Both teams tied at 8. And that will send Wren to the line shooting some throws. First shot's not good. Or first shot is good, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said no good when I clearly saw him make it. That's my fault. Man Minor will take out Midget. Here's Landon Howard with it after the second shot from Wren was no good. Landon Howard in the corner to Jason Midget, who's checking into the ball zone. I've taken out Landon, his brother. As I said that several times this season. Here's Hamilton with it in the paint. Good rebound. And it's back to Jefferson. Nearly on. Apparently they're, I guess they delayed the call. Either that or the shot was, or the foul was after the shot. I guess they're going to call a foul on Brett Hamilton. His second. Team's 9th. Was it an intentional foul? It'd be an intentional or technical for somebody to shoot a line. I know it's on Brett, but I'm not sure what the call was. Brett will take a seat. Burdett's at the line. Pretty sure if he shoots 3, it's a technical. But I think that might be a technical on Hamilton since he... Oh, no, he's not shooting. I thought he was going to, but... An intentional or technical foul on Hamilton. We can see he was verbally in disagreement, but I wasn't sure about what. Now I kind of understand. Here's Burdett with it. Take it across. Titans still with the lead by 7. Williams with it. Wagner in blue pin. And Burdett will drive in. Shot way off. On into that fight until the rebound. And ball will go back to the Titans. As that foul will be on Cade Burdett. Free throw shots to be made here from Coach Connor. As Burdett will take a seat. That's his third. Fouls tied back up at 9. Cole makes the first one. Has the opportunity here to extend it to a 9-point lead. And he does. 28-19. Titans up by 9. As Rand will bring it across the timeline. Going on by Midler. Pass it over to Scales. Scales will take a shot. No good. Rebound by Anaheim. Finally getting a little bit of momentum going here. That's Midget over to Eisenhower, over to Minor. Jace Midget in the corner with it, back to Minor. That was Midget back to Minor. Back to Midget. Passing on the Stone, and no Stone, and someone has been hanging into it. That was by Landon Cole. And he drives in the lane, Chapman's good. And Coach Wall will call a full timeout. It'll be 1 minute. We'll take it with him. We're watching Titan basketball on Columbus Sports Live.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
You're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life. The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back out of the third timeout from Coach Dan Wall for the Southeast Lancers. I'd like to point out one of the assistant coaches is Jeff Lynn, a former coach and teacher at Columbus. Not saying anything bad about it. It's just nice to know, nice to see familiar faces. Pretty sure he's also the head basketball coach at Columbus at a point in time. But even now is Jace Midget over to Tanner. Over to Allenhauer. It's Tanner with it. Kind of floated from. Oh, nice dunk there by Holt Allenhauer. Getting ready to say the pass was kind of floating up and still with Allenhauer. He got the dunk off of it. 19-30 is now the score. Titans up by 11. Diamond. Not good to nobody. In fact, Gates with it. That is. And Gates is using bucket. No good. But it is how to give it to him. Nice steal there. Always nice when you see a player throw it right into the opposing team's hand. Unless we do it, then it's really nothing. There's Tanner with it. Inside the paint to Stover, over to Ungenhauer. And they're going to get a foul. On court. Now we'll go back to the Lancers. That was Turpin. Allen with it now as he'll bring it up. Fake the three, pass it over to Stirls. Render with it again. Driving the lane. His shot's no good. Hamilton trying to save his head as he's on the floor. Somebody got the rebound in there and flipped it over the pole. His shot was no good. Now it'll be out of bounds. Ball will go back to the Titans. Less than a minute to go in the half. Here's Midget with it. Just kind of playing it easy, kind of hoping to dribble out for the last shot. Like at the opening. Oh, they might. Call the travel on Ungenhauer. Good luck from me, but I'll have the opposite end of the angle, so here's Ren Ribbit. Over to Diamond. Back over to Turpin. Ren Ribbit again is he'll find the shot long to Ren. Shot no good. Turpin gets the hit back. It's up and in. I don't expect it to a 9-point difference here. Titans still with the lead. As Midget flips it over to Minor. They take it in. Faked it a couple times. Shot instead. Shot no good. Scales with the rebound. Probably good at the cross. Good defense by Minor. 3, 2, 1. Long three from Ren. And they good. Put that after the buzzer. So at the end of the half, Titans lead 30-21 over the Southeast Lancers. A close and exciting one here. We'll be back in about 5 minutes as we bring you some halftime information. Some games going on around the CNC and the Frontier League. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Columbus Sports Live. We were a bit rushed here. Couldn't get all the graphics I needed set up. You have to manually add these cameras to these graphics. But I do want to let you know that we are in the halftime show sponsored by Crossland Construction. Your career awaits with Crossland. Start with Crossland right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. Learn more at crossland.com/careers. All right, looking at this game right now, 30-21. The current score, as Titans are taking on the Southeast Lancers, Titans up. Only by 9, though. Titans are kind of sloppy in the first quarter. Did pick things up, though, in the second as they pretty much doubled what they had scored in the first quarter. So things are looking a lot better tonight, are looking better so far than they were in the first quarter as we head into halftime. Hopefully come out with some momentum. Like I said, 9-point leads can be changed in the split of a second. Get a couple turnovers, nail a couple of threes, and you're back up in the game with them. So Titans just have to come out, play good defense. That's kind of something Coach Smiley talked about last night was, is this team going to be able to play good defense coming off with a back-to-back game? You're not really sure. You don't really know whether or not this team is going to be, fatigued or anyway playing back-to-back games. It's certainly difficult. That's why they have break days in between tournaments and state and stuff like that. So we'll see. This Titan team not looking too bad right now. Of course, like Coach Smiley said last night, these teams are familiar with each other. So it wasn't a game that needed to be heavily practiced for, at least on the Titan side. Like that, moving on some scores from around the area. As, I was getting ready to tell you the Colgan score before, I don't know if they went off the air or something. Okay, with 7 minutes and 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter, the Girard girls tonight are taking on the Lady Panthers on their home floor, and the Panthers are up 37-16 right now. This one's a tough one to talk about. The Frontenac Lady Raiders are taking on the Baxter Springs Lady Lions. Raiders will win this one on the ladies' side, 80-21. I'm not going to say it wasn't unexpected, but, it just hurts. I feel for the Lions when they, you have down years in a program, and when you face as good of a team as Frontenac is, they just really hammer it down, and it's just kind of hard to stop them. So, tough loss tonight for the Lady Lions. And Fort Scott tonight will be playing Paola for the Paola Invitational in the Frontier League. And currently with in the first quarter, 6:46 to go. Well, that can't be right. Maybe that's the second quarter. We'll see. It says third quarter, but it almost puts me in disbelief that one team has only scored 7 points and the other has only scored 10, even after halftime. I'm going to go back. Apparently that's the case. Apparently it's been a very low-scoring game from Paola and Fort Scott, because it's, what did I say, 8-10, 7-10, as they headed into halftime. Seven to 13 now. Fort Scott lead with 5:09 left to go in the third. So that's, I'm not going to say that's a terrible game. It could just honestly be really good defense on both teams. That's most likely what it is. We'll talk to you a little bit about Tonganoxie, I guess, as they're taking on the Wamego Red Raiders. And the Red Raiders will win in the girls' game 61-13. On the Baldwin Bulldogs, they're taking on the Burlington Wildcats. It's the girls' game in the third quarter, and Baldwin, who's 2-0 on the year, and on the girls' side, is up 40-24. So good result from teams around the area. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will hopefully be coming up to start with the third quarter. We'll be back in a couple minutes here on Columbus Sports Live.
To make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the RAD in names and numbers.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be. There is no typical firefighter.
Welcome back. Coming out of halftime, 22 seconds left in the half, but we're just going to go ahead and call it good. Might as well. They're just going to stop the clock as both teams have come back out. 9-point lead for the Titans coming out of the break, as hopefully this team can carry some momentum coming out of that pretty good second quarter and come out with a win here tonight. But it will be Lancer basketball to start the second half. With Burdett with it now over to... Well, he was that. Wren with it now. That was Turpin with it. Now Burdett with it. Back to Turpin. Over to Wren. Quite a bit of contact there. And that was Guyman with it. Back to Turpin. Thought it was knocked out of bounds, but it wasn't. Minor saved it, and here's Hamilton with it. Well, Ungenhauer, he'll take a three. Shot no good. Rebound by Stover. So overall work it into Hamilton. Back over to Stover in the corner. Minor with it now. Over to Hamilton. Back to Stover. Stover put it up to Drew, but doesn't get to go. And traveled in the thing. Tough ball. I will say it is hard not to travel when you're kind of being guarded like that. You're not really sure what to do. You do want to keep possession of the ball, but the ball will go back to the Lancers. Burdett with it now. His shot pretty good. Hamilton gets the rebound. He'll turn it up to Ungenhauer over to Midget in the corner. Back over to Ungenhauer. On the wing, back over to Midget. Over to Hamilton. Over to Midget. Take the three. Guarded by Burdett. Gets the sneak pass over to Hamilton. Back over to Minor. Minor on top. First bucket of the half goes for Minor. And his first three of the ball game. With it now is Turpin. Over to Guyman. Or no, that was Burdett, I'm sorry. Ran in the corner. There's Guyman with it. Over to Turpin. Now drive in, get you back out to Burdett. Or no, that was Guyman. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused tonight. There's Burdett. Guyman with it over to Scales. The light blue letters on white jerseys can sometimes be a little bit signal on close numbers. Scales loses it. Hamilton with it over to Stover. Stover shot. No good. I think it was tipped there. And then will come down with it. Tied to 3. No good. Wren has it now. I know that's Guyman. I'm sorry. I can't really see well. That's Guyman. He'll try a 3. Oh, that's a tough one to take. In and out. You hate to see those. Those are the ones where you think they should go in, but they just don't. Minor with it. Over to Ottenhauer. He loses it. That's Wren with it now. He'll drive in the lane. His floater. No good. There's a good foul. We're calling over the back foul, pushing foul on Wyatt Scales. His second. Team's first of the half. Major calling play as they'll bring it up the timeline. That's Minor of it. Back to move it over to Ottenhauer. Fast tip, but Hamilton saves it before it gets to Midget. Now he's got it over to Minor. Over to Hamilton. A full drive in, and they're calling him to the ground. Seems like every time Titans get in the paint tonight, they travel. Minor runs into the student section trying to defend Wren. Wren gets it. There's a jump ball. Okay. I was going to call that I would call that a good ball. I don't understand how that was a jump ball at all, but possession arrow. We're still over the Titans, so nothing to complain about here. Here's Hamilton with it. That's Ottenhauer with it. Bring it over to Hamilton. Back to Ottenhauer. Hamilton with it. Just tries. Nice drop by Brett Hamilton as he extends the lead to 36-21. Shot by Brett, no good. Hamilton grabs the rebound. Long pass over to Minor. Are they calling him with the trapper? I didn't see the ref get his indication. Ball will go back for all answers, so I'm assuming it's either going to be a travel or a double dribble in the lane, but that's the win with it now. Over to Cole. Back over to Wren. He'll try pin and try to let everybody walk the ball. And Coach William Paul calls a timeout. He'll try to figure things out with his Lancer squad as the Titans lead 36-21. We'll be back in, wow, it took a full one, 1 minute.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Back to Columbus Sports Live. Time's up 36-21. Coming out of the full timeout by Coach Wall. As it'll be time basketball out of the timeout. Midget with it. Omenauer with it now. Going to stall game a little bit here. Try to get somebody on you as passes over to Midget. Nearly stolen, but Hamilton gets it. And his shots are no good. Youngblood gets the rebound, though. Gets it over to Ungenhauer. That was nearly picked out of there by Guyman. Ungenhauer drives in the lane, gets the pass out to Midget. Midget, times are getting hot here in the third quarter. That's a tough play. I'm going to call a push on Hamilton. That will send Wren to the line. Shooting some free throws. And one no good. Burdett nearly got the rebound, but Tanner tracks it down in the backcourt over to Hamilton. Hamilton will turn it up. Over to Ungenhauer. Tanner with it now, so pass it over to Youngblood. Back to Tanner, back to Midget. Over to Ungenhauer. Back over to Midget. Trying to burn a little clock here. Over to Tanner. Ungenhauer in the paint. He drives it in. Got no good, but we're going to go to the line for two. And so the Colts, can't get either of them to fall, and Wren gets the rebound. And for that, with it being trapped there. And they're going to call a foul on Ungenhauer as he'll take a seat. Ball will go back to the Lancers as Wren set to inbound it. Finds an opening in Diamond. Back over to Wren. Tanner on top of him. And they're going to call a pushing foul on Jaspin Tanner. Ball will stay with the Lancers. There's the inbound from Wren to Scales. And he gets it back to Wren. He'll just try the three. Over the board. Rebound by Minor. Tanner with it now. Calling its play. They'll give it over to Minor. Back over to Youngblood in the corner. And pass stolen. And but that kind of fell down weird. I'm pretty sure he traveled in there. His ball will go back to the Titans as Minor inbounds it to Tanner in the backcourt as he crosses the half-court line. Over to Youngblood. Stover with it now. And a pass. Tried to sneak it underneath Youngblood, but couldn't connect, and they'll go out of bounds back to the Lancers. So again, we'll bring it up. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Cade Burnett. Actually, the 13-unit Diamond Frizzle doesn't get the bucket, but does get the foul. So he will go to the line. The first free throw, no good. But he does make the second one. 27-33. They just call a foul on Jace Midget. Apparently they did. That's his first. What's the call? What's the call on Midget? They're sending him to the line again. If it's not a technical, he shouldn't be going to the line alone. Absolutely not. You are absolutely. I'm still not sure what they call here. I just know it's on Jason Midget, and Guyman's at the line by himself. And I'd be almost positive it's not an intentional or technical foul. So I'm pretty sure they're going to call an intentional on Jason Midget. And it's not going to be a shooting situation. Well, the refs are discussing it. I don't know what it is now. But I never saw Jace Midget anywhere near the ball, and it wouldn't make sense to call it on him. Wouldn't make sense to call it on anybody. As the ball just kind of rolled out of bounds. And now let's see what they're going to say now. No shooting foul. Thank you. Okay, so either confusion on Guyman's part and led to the ref's situation. Everyone understands it now. So ball should go back to the Titans out of bounds, and now we're having another situation. I don't know what we're talking about. We already agreed it wasn't a shooting situation. I guess they're determining the possession of the ball. But it should go back to the Titans off the out of bounds. And it does. Okay, so that worked out after 3 to 5 minutes of talking about the obvious, I guess. Might have just been some confusion on Guyman's part that led to the ref's confusion. So, the foul from Jace Midget should be removed. But I'm not sure if they will take it off the scoreboard just to not add to any of the confusion that's already happened here tonight. Okay. Think everything's back in order as Minor will inbound it. Over to Tanner. Still 27-39. Tanner will drive it in. His shot no good. The Dutch crowd trying to rebound. But I think they will get room for a Crowther. Apologize if I missed some of the calls here. It's kind of watching on that end of the court from the computer screen. As there's a massive wall in my eyes. But you know what? I'm not going to complain about it. There's Wren with it now. Over to Diamond. Back to Wren. There's Wren with it. That's not no good. Youngblood got the rebound. And that will be a push on the Lancers. Ball will go back to the Titans. I think they're going to call that one number 5, Tucker Jameson. As Cole will inbound it. It's the long inbound to Stover, over to Youngblood. Going on to third quarter of Wentworth. Titans lead at 41-27. Hopefully they can wrap this one up from Southeast High School coming up here in 1 minute.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back here as we start the fourth quarter of play. Titans up 41-27. Hopefully they'll be able to hang on and win in Southeast High School. Lancers will get the ball to start the fourth quarter as that's Turpin. Into Burdett. Burdett will just try a three. It bounces off. Midget grabs his rebound. So he calls a play. Turn it up over to Miners. So Miners shoots it into Stover. Stover nearly loses it, but got it back. There's Hamilton with it. In the paint. Back out to Young and Howard. Back over to Miner. As he'll drive in. Take the shot anyway. No good, but he is fouled, and he'll shoot some free throws. Here's Wren with it now. And one of the free throws was made, and that's kind of tipped out there, and it'll go back to her. As Miner set to inbound it. There's Midget with it. Over to Miner. They'll drive in, pass up to Stover. Get her put the two. Nice play to Miner to Stover. Wells for debt with it, nearly lost it. Got a basketball Midget could run. That's the charge off the rim. Miner's taken quite a few of those tonight. As he has pretty much all throughout his high school career, been a big defensive player for the Titans. Braden quite a few turnovers. And now inbounds it over to Midget. Midget over to Minor. They'll drive in anyway. Shot is no good, but he is fouled. That's pretty much the point to get anything at this. You don't really worry about the shot you're trying to take when you get in the lane. You just worry about being fouled. So you can at least have the opportunity to take some shots. It bounces off the rim. First shot, no good. Titans haven't had the greatest of luck tonight from the free throw line. Something they should check into before Cherryville next Tuesday night. Here's Wren with it. That's Scales with it now. Wren driving in the lane. Nearly traveled. On the paint's no good. And Dover gets the rebound, flips it to Midwood as he calls a play. They'll bring it up and pass it out of there by Wren. And they're going to wave off the shot. And they'll just call a foul on the floor on Midget. So, don't want him to get the foul, but you know what? Better than resulting in a shooting situation as Wren will inbound it over to Guyman. That's Cole with it now as he'll drive in, put up the shot. Jumper no good. Rebound by Hamilton as the motivation for the Lancers kind of starts to drain out a little bit here as Ungenhauer comes down with it, and he'll put up the shot. No good. Hamilton gets the rebound. I couldn't quite tell if he got the bucket, but he did get the foul. And he did get the bucket. All right. Then to a 20-point lead, 47-27. And his free throw no good. And the rebound comes down to Wren as he'll drive up. Poked out of there by Minor, but is saved by Burdette. As he'll drive in the lane. Shot's no good, but it will be fouled. And he'll go to the line. I think they're going to call that one on Midget again. They will. His fourth. And good. That's the lead down to 19. One makes both of them. Ungenhauer with it over to Hamilton. Back to Stover. Stover looking for a place to put it over to Youngblood. I'm going to call a travel on Cole Minor. Titans lead down at 10th here as the Lancers have it. 5-8, 5-17 now left to go in fourth quarter. Burdette's shot, no good. And Wren had a hand on the rebound there as it comes over to Minor as he's tripped and ball goes back to the Lancers Knights in the 33, but it's sort of out of there. Titans down there in disagreement, and they're going to call a foul on, and say Cole Minor. I would have called it a travel myself. I didn't think Minor had a hand on Wren. He just kind of swatted the ball. So if you're going to call anything, it will most likely be a travel on Wren, but we'll call a foul on Cole Minor. His third, team's eighth, and Wren will go to the line. His free throw no good. And Hamilton comes down with the rebound. 5 minutes to go. And I'm not entirely sure what happened to a camera there. Scoreboard camera's working, but you know what? We'll just do this. Well, for some reason, I am not getting a signal off of our camera now. Just another technical problem. I have no idea what happened. Camera is not off on our end. Oh, there it goes. Now it's back. I have no idea what happened there, and I wish I did. Now I'm trying to get things back the way they were.
Hey, that's champion.
Okay, well, whatever that problem was, we have it back. As Ren's at the line shooting free throws. I heard something about a shot not counting. I'm not sure what the situation was. Apparently,
on the board making.
oh, okay. Well, I guess he made the second one then. 32-48 the score. There's 17 left to go in the ball game. Here's Langenhauer with it for three. Shot no good, but Youngblood does grab the rebound. Now's the time to kind of dribble it out and burn as much clock as you can in each possession. Stover with it now, over to Youngblood. Over to Hamilton. He'll try a three. No good. And that's Burdett with the rebound. Flips it over to Wren. That was Guyman with it in the corner. Wren will try a three. Oh, another one of those. I even felt a little disappointed myself on jumped on the other end of the court. And that's going to be another full timeout called by Coach Dan Wall. As he'll try to talk to his players a little bit. Titans up 50-32, 3:29 left to go in the ball game. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Back here, coming out of the timeout. There's Burdett with it. He brought it up the court, and there's puts it into two. Lana brought it up the court, over the channel in the corner. We'll take the floater, and it's good to go. Lead almost back up to 20. We're at 16 at a point. And there's the three from Burdett. Bounces off the rim. Tanner grabs the rebound and flips it over to Miner. They'll bring it up. Stolen by Wren. Miner chasing him down, though. Gets ahead. A little too fast, though. Wren gets the bucket to go. Feeling with it knocked out of bounds, and possession area will go back to the Titans. And that's a tough call if you're a Lancer. You got to admit. They're going to call a foul on Easton Wren. And did they wave off the bucket? They did wave off the bucket. Damn. But Miner will go to the line, shooting some free throws. Hopefully extend this Titan lead a little bit. Miner dives in one. See if he can get both of them to fall. And he does. Miner with two quick ones there. There's Wren. He'll take it off. He switches it up in the air. Wren had a good majority of the points for tonight's score. The Lancers. And I think that was just Wren's fifth foul, and he'll foul out of the game. And Miner's back to the line shooting free throws. First shot, no good. Wasn't sure if they called that on Wren or not, but they did. So he fouls out. Well, Miner can't convert on either of them. There's the pass. With it now is number 11, Emery Wilbert. The three from Scales, no good. Cole tried to get the rebound there, but couldn't. Back to the Titans with Miner now. They turn it up over to Tanner. In the lane. Short pass over to Stover, back to Tanner. And the Stover couldn't contain the pass, and that is number 5, Tucker Jameson, who came down with it. Emily Wilbur shot the three, no good. Skills does get the rebound. Basket is no good, but he is fouled. We'll go to the line, shooting free throws. 54-38, a minute. 37 left in this ball game. And that foul will be on Cole Miner, his third. Both teams now in the double bonus. First shot for Scales is no good. Checking into the ballgame for the Lancers is Travis Hallam, number 24. So with it now is Midget. That was Jace Midget now over to Tanner. Tanner nearly stripped, and not stripped, but ball will go out of bounds. As Turpin and number 15, Chase Windsor, check in for the Lancers. As they will now have the basketball once again off the out-of-bounds ball from Tanner. Wilbert, will bring it up over to Hallam. Over to Jameson, number 5. Picked off, and Jace Midget tried. And Wilbert switched to 3. 41-54. There's Midget with it. And turn it up over to Tanner. Under a minute. Here's Jace Midget with it now. Driving the lane, backs out a little over to Tanner. Landon Midget with it now. He will be fouled. To the line and hit a free throw. Say free throw, but it's clear. Makes the first one. Turpin will take a seat as number 10, Hayden Galindo, check in for I'm not sure what happened there. Assuming another quick foul on the Titans, and you want to stop the clock or your Lancer squad. Apparently will. And Chase didn't think it was a shooting situation, but it is, and he'll get his opportunity at the free throw line. First shot up and in. No one gets the second on the car. Sophomore Jace Midget converts on both of them. That's Wilbert over to Jamison. History no good, and Hooker comes down with the rebound, opening containers for the final 15 seconds of this ball game. Looking to hold it. With it on out, and that will do it from Southeast High School. Trying to win tonight. Like, keep it on the double holder, but Payne boys come out victorious over the Southeast Lancer 57-41. And they remain undefeated as they come in, they switch up at 3-0. I'm not sure if we'll have the opportunity to talk to the head coach, Jerry Smiley himself. I highly doubt it, considering we are in a odd space. I kind of let him know that. It's going to be hard to find us. But on that note, we will take a quick break, and we'll come back with some information on some games from around the area and the schedule as we head into next week, the final week of the first quarter of the basketball season before Christmas break. And we'll be back in a couple minutes with our postgame show, watching Titan basketball on Columbus Sports Live.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
.net. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Welcome back here to Southeast High School on another good night for the Titans. 57-41, the final score tonight, as Titans will win this one over the Southeast Lancers. Like we said, no girls game tonight because of some health issues related to our players. We had some sick girls out, and with the low number of players this year, we just unfortunately couldn't fill a whole roster. And it's unfortunate, but you know what? It happens, and you just have to deal with it. So overall tonight, I thought the teams really did well. We rebounded, and we're a little sloppy in the first half. Not gonna lie, I think we underestimated the Lancers a little bit, as they always bring the heat. Like I said earlier, if you let them slide for just a couple of possessions, they will trail back on you and might even take a bit of a lead. But overall tonight, Titans managed to kind of figure things out and got things rolling, and was impressed with how they played, especially in the second half. They got things rolling and got quite a few threes in there, and ended up making for a nice game with a Titan win, and that's what we always like to see on the scoreboard at the end of the night. Let's take a look at some scores from around the area. We want to kind of get out of here pretty quick. 29-21, the halftime score of the Baxter-Frontenac boys game. Frontenac up 29-21. They are more of a second half team, so I don't know. We'll see how that one's going to be. Baxter can always also bring the pain. They're kind of similar to Southeast in the fact that, if you underestimate them or you let them get on you, they're going to come back with a lead, and who knows? They may even win, The underdog always wins, right? The final score of the girls-only game from Girard and St. Mary's Colgan ends with a 53-20 score. Colgan will win that one over Girard. Colgan's been really good the last few years. Girard also has a really good girls program out there. Coach Herlocker has done a fantastic job over the last few years. I think they won a state title under him back in 2017. So they've had a lot of success. But Colgan's just the dominant team in the area right now in the league. And they've just had a lot of success over the last few years. Haven't won a state title, but they have been to state 3 times. Just like the Galena boys, who will be on the road, or no, they'll be at home, as they will finally open back up play next Monday night against the College Heights Cougars. We will open up our play next week against Cherryvale at home, and then to wrap up the first quarter of the season before we head into Christmas break, we will take on the Riverton Rams on the Ram hardwood. Not a lot else to say. I mean, could talk a little bit about the schedule coming up after Christmas break. We have tournament games as we will come back to Southeast High School for the Lancer Classic. And then we will, but before that, we will have Girard and St. Paul, so hopefully a good one. We're going to wrap things up here, as that light in the other room may be a signal for me to get out of here, but we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here from Southeast High School. I want to thank everybody for joining us, and we'll be back live from our home hardwood tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next Tuesday. Both words that start with T. Give me a break here. Next Tuesday night, the 13th, as the Titans will take on the Cherryvale Chargers from home. Thanks for watching, and good night.
Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by